Okay, I found this video, or came across a video where measurements were used to calculate the weight of pigs. So we are trying that out today with Madeline's 3 show pigs, and then if it's accurate, we're going to try it out with Duncan. So what she did there was she took the measurement, and I think in this particular video they called it heart girth. So she took that measurement, and you said it was what now? 38.5. So we're going to write that number down, and then the next measurement she's going to get is from behind his ears here to the top, or to the base of his tail there. Straight down his back. Yeah, right there. All the way down to his tail. And what's that number?
Base of his tail?
Yeah, right where it meets his tail.
Yeah, I'd say 37.
Okay, so I'm going to go calculate this, and we'll be right back with you. So what you do is you take that heart girth and you multiply that number by itself. So 38.5 times 38.5, and then you multiply that number by the length, which was 37. Then you take that total and divide it by 400. The number I'm getting is, Maddie.
60.
No, the number I got was 137 pounds. Now we already know that Harry is over that 137 pounds. We are not doing this to discredit anything. We could have made a mistake, but we're going to do it with the next 2 and see what we get. But first we're going to run Harry through the scale and double check. Okay, we're taking Harry to the scale. We're going to go ahead and weigh him first. So we're going to let Madeline tell us how much he weighs.
That's it. One at a time, please.
So it says he weighs 191, but yet by the measurement said he weighed what, 152? Okay. So we're going to go write that down. We're going to figure out if they're evenly off. She's getting measurements for Cheyenne. Cheyenne is actually going into heat, so she's being a little more difficult and doesn't want that around her, but we're going to do our best. Behind the ears, Maddie. Okay, yeah, you got it. Okay, what were the numbers? 36.5 and 35. Okay, let's go do the math. That calculation, little Miss Cheyenne weighs 116 pounds. So we're gonna go run all 3 of these guys through the scale, one at a time, and see what the scale says. The scale has been zeroed recently for accuracy. Okay, it's time to weigh Miss Cheyenne. We'll see what it says about her. Again, we're not trying to disprove this because this would be a difference in feeder pigs and show pigs. We just thought it was neat and thought we'd try it out. What was she? 165, okay. And that is a lot more than what the measurement said for her, but like I said, I'm going to calculate it all, see if it's evenly off on all 3 pigs. We're going to get a measurement on Denali now and see if this holds true with all of the pigs. And so she's going to take this tape measure, she's going to run it up underneath him and get that heart girth measurement. He's a little unsure about that being around him, but he's been handled and he knows to trust her. 39.5. Okay, get the length. So now she's going to get the length from behind his ears to the base of his tail. Okay, now let's go calculate that. Based on our calculations with the measurements, Denali should weigh 152. Now again, we've weighed him recently. We know he's already over that, but we're still gonna run him through the scale and see what the number is. Okay, she's gonna run Denali through the scale now. I already went and checked the math. So far, Harry is off 54 pounds, and the measurement for Cheyenne was off by 49 pounds. So it's saying that the measurement technique says that he is 54 pounds less than he should be based on the scale, and Cheyenne is 49 pounds less. So let's see, what was Denali's?
191.
Okay, he's 191, just like Harry. Okay, well, let's go check that out and see what we find out about how much his is off. So based on that measurement, Denali here was weighing in 39 pounds less with the measure technique than the scale. So I'd say, just like with people, muscle mass and bone density are going to play a factor, in these measurements. So it did not work for these three, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, we could have done something wrong, but I don't think we won't be doing it with Duncan. We'll just take him onto the scale. But I thought it was really neat to see that, because it's something that used to be done when you didn't have access to a scale, and I find all of that very interesting.